Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm just gonna get my thoughts on Ben Simmons a little bit. I think this whole thing could have been avoided from the very beginning. I put all of this onus really on Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is a coach and a former player, and anybody in the entertainment business, especially sports entertainment, they're paid professional liars. And what I mean by that is that in interviews when they give after the game, before the game, etc., they rarely are telling the truth. I mean, occasionally they might, if it's talking about something that's not that important. But when it comes to the team, they're not telling how they truly feel about other players, or the coaching staff, or the GM. Most of the time, they're lying. So for Doc Rivers to come out when they asked him, could Ben Simmons win a championship? Could he win a championship with Ben Simmons? He knew better. He should have just lied from the beginning. Even if they wanted to trade him, you don't lower a player's trade value for no reason. All Doc Rivers had to say is, "Hey, man, do I believe we can win a championship? Yes. Ben Simmons has a lot of things to work on, but so does the whole team. And you don't just lay the onus all on him. Why? Because once you say that, there's no undoing that. If you Doc Rivers, you just tell them, hey, man, he could have done a little bit better. He's a young player. He's an all-star. To me, he's a superstar. He's the shooting thing. He's just gonna work on that. The free throws, he's gonna work on that. Some of that's confidence, but that's part of the growth process. I'm talking about even if you want to trade him, this is how you play it. Doc Rivers, if this was Doc Rivers' third or fourth year, I guarantee they would have fired Doc Rivers for that. Is Ben Simmons got some improving to do? Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. But we're talking about the situation and predicament that they're in now. Then Joel Embiid took his cue from Doc Rivers. So Doc Rivers then ensued. He's the coach. You like the leader. You the tip of the spear. You do not come out and say something like that to the public because we all know what that means. If you say publicly that you don't know if we can win a championship, privately or really reading in between the lines, that means not a snowball's chance in hell can we win with him. That's basically what you're saying. That's how everybody's going to take it. So he should never have said that. And then for Ben Simmons, for you not to show up to training camp is about as foolish as can be. All you have to do is show up to training camp and make it a living hell. You make it unattainable. As soon as you get there, they ask you. I would actually hire a reporter. I would have the reporter ask me, can you win a championship with Doc Rivers as a coach? And I will say, I don't know. That's hard. He failed with the Clippers. You say some fly shit like that. You make it, you get your money while at the same time making sure that you get traded out of there. When they ask you about the trade, you say, hey, I don't want to be here. I want to be traded. Some of these players on the team I like playing with. Others, I don't know. I don't know if I can win a championship with them. You make everything as snide as they made it, but by God, you don't give them people back one single dime of that money. Ben Simmons is wrong for not showing up for training camp. I understand why he wouldn't want to be there. Hell no. He should never want to play there again. What he doesn't realize, and I'm surprised Rich Paul and the way they team operates, that they haven't figured this out. It's easier to get there and get traded than to try to set this hard line of not showing up, because it's going to paint you as a bad guy too in some people's eyes. And as time goes on, it's going to be in more people's eyes because they're going to control the media narrative. And once you let them people control the narrative, your ass is toast when it comes to that. So if I was Ben Simmons, I would show up to camp. I would make that shit as hard as possible as I could on the 76ers. And I guarantee you, within 2 or 3 weeks, they will trade you. And, that's just my thoughts on it. And I just think Embiid, he made a mistake by kind of saying the same thing and trying to act like it's all good. He doesn't like Ben Simmons. He wants Ben Simmons traded too. But if you Embiid, you also have to have a general manager's mindset of, hey, if I'm going to get some more talent in here, I don't want to lower it. You go behind the scenes. You tell Daryl Morey and the upper management, hey, man, I can't play. I don't think we can win with this guy. And if the coach feels the same, if you can get everybody on the same page, but what you don't do is do anything publicly to lower the value. And that's really my thoughts on it. And I just think eventually they are going to have to trade him. But if Ben Simmons don't show up to camp, who knows what direction this is going to go. But yeah, thanks for listening. Peace. Holler at you next time.